everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's Griffin's Browns going up against Wilson Seahawks. So let's get you up to CenturyLink Field in Seattle. On the call, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Larry, we are just south of historic Pioneer Square at CenturyLink Field in the beautiful city of Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Cleveland Browns and the Seattle Seahawks. They'll come out in the pistol. On first down, Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking for Thomas Rawls there, and that'll bring up second down. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Now it's Wilson. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, they can make someone miss in the open field. I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola, and then, of course, to Stanford, and, boy, he's been good. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And now the starting defense for the Browns.
You have to love Jamie Collins. You can use him just about anywhere on the defense. Inside linebacker, outside linebacker, defensive end. He might even play a little bit of safety if you give him the chance.
Wilson now off the bootleg. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. And look here, it's an opening drive fake. That one complete to Elliott. It's a gain of 9 yards. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
That time they were looking for the former Auburn Tiger, Ricardo Lewis. That'll bring up second down. And the Buffet boys, the O-line. Hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
And a look at Seattle's defense.
Michael Bennett's one of the best pass-rushing defensive linemen in the game. Normally plays defensive end, but when they go to those nickel packages and he works inside, look out, offensive guards. You've got a problem.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Griffin. And Barnage has it on the right side. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
A first down carry now for Crowell. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
There's no sense of dancing around it. Not a lot of bright spots to talk about in Cleveland this year. But I think Isaiah Crowell, the running back, he's a guy we got to keep an eye on in the future. Short of 1,000 yards, but it's hard for him to get enough carries to get there.
Yeah, but he was healthy, started all 16 games. Coach Hugh Jackson, though, said it was his goal to get him to 1,000. You're right, though, just shy of that at 952. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Terrell Pryor, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
It's caught on the left side by Baldwin. Baldwin coming off his first Pro Bowl appearance. He had career highs, Charles, in catches with 94, over 1,100 yards. That also a career high. Pretty good season for Doug Baldwin.
And I think the place that he really started to take off was midway through 2015. The connection between he and his quarterback, Russell Wilson, where they were playing more from the pocket, bigger plays downfield, that just propelled him into 2016. That and anything he perceives as a slight, he uses it to his advantage, and he just goes out and plays. There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield, but when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off down the numbers. There he goes. He's at the 30, 20, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. We got to...
Come on, come on.
Fine. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Again on second and 10, it's Wilson. He hits Jermaine Kearse. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy that can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that.
And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And as the Cleveland Browns come back out on the field, they'll get going again on offense here in a second. But 1-15 this last year. And it's a franchise that since moving back to Cleveland in '99 has only been to the playoffs one time.
Hard to believe, right? Just 2 winning seasons in that time frame
only 2
as well. But I think there's optimism to be had here in Cleveland. I think that the fans, it's tough for them to see it after another 1-15 season. But I think that they have a plan in place to move this franchise forward. Ownership, front office, head coach, all in lockstep together with a vision and a plan that they intend to execute. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. The tackle was made by Michael Bennett.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. They control the clock, they control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now, a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Griffin going to give to Crowell. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Andrew Hawkins has it complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Well, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Offense still needing 10 yards, second down. A fake to Crowell. Now it's Griffin. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Their big tight end, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Jermaine Kearse, 77 yards. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And the Browns getting set to go. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. On second down, here's Griffin. Caught, left side, it's Barnage. And he's able to
hey, what's up, Push?
Brought down there. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of down.
What are you up to, man?
When you execute a drag crossing around really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
On first down, Griffin. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Stop jumping off of there. No, he didn't. Stop, guys. Seriously. Please. Are you okay? Let me see it.
It certainly is. And then even before we get to the draft, you start with the combine.
You guys, those beds are not made for jumping off of. Let me see your hand.
Coming together to get their physicals and interviews and on-field performance, and all that'll get evaluated along with their game tape. And then you've got the free agents. All right, that starts, I believe, in early March, where now the free agents can start moving around to different teams. So your team's starting to take a little bit of shape there, free agency, because then the draft's coming up. You're trying to put your team together with new draft picks, have everyone start to move.
Good afternoon, really.
And you have the OTAs and mini camps. You get to see them on the field for the first time, and we start to get a better.
Yeah, I got a house full of kids. And it's raining outside, so they can't go out and play.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
They're jumping off the bunk beds.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. 3rd and long, it's Griffin. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. Now it's Lockett. A very good return there, giving it even 20 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook.
Bush, you still there?
That's exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Off the play fake to Walls. Wilson. Complete right to Kearse. And he takes this one all the way across midfield again by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Oh, I understand.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Oh, he's got it in wide open, complete. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jermaine Kearse.
I need my drink. Where is my drink?
In the final seconds of the first half, and the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. So they're going to go for two. Wilson going to throw for it. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Final play of the half. It's Griffin. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. On second down, Griffin. He's got time. It's caught. It's Barnage over the middle. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
And Griffin gives to Crowell. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. On second down, here's Crowell. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Griffin, he's able to find Hawkins. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
On the run, it's Crowell. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense.
Was that 280 with the 100 off or after the 100's off?
And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. To throw is RG3. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to have the first.
Oh yeah, that's right. You told me it's like $3.99, right?
And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find
that's pretty cool.
And set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. They'll run it again with Crowell. And they'll get this one down to about the 27.
That's a pretty good deal. Sucks you got to trade in your PS4 though. But I guess the Pro can do all the same things, only better.
And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
And Barnage has it on the right side. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Well, they opted not to run it. They completed the pass on 3rd and 2, but they lost yardage to bring up 4.
But give credit to the guys on the other side of the ball. They snuffed out the play. But it does bring into question, 1, the play call, because they didn't run the ball there. They could have run it. And 2, just not getting it. That's got to be deflating for them.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll try and throw for him with Griffin. And this is brought in by Pryor. 12 yards is the pickup there. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember.
Iceman Oz, are you a bot? Is that a bot push? Or is that a real person? Iceman Oz, are you a real person?
Seattle, Washington. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Here's Griffin to throw. And a hook up over the middle to Pryor. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
I think he's a bot too.
Pryor, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns add on to their lead. They'll try and punch it in with Crowell. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches, and the two-point attempt is turned aside. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20, as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Another pistol look here. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. The grab made by Curse over the middle. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels. Got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy? And what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up the Rebel corner. Joe Hayden with it. And the Browns offense back out there ready to take over. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out when they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll throw on first down with Griffin.
I can tie it in a minute if you give me just 2 seconds. Come here, I'll tie it right now.
Right at the 34 here. Pick over 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second.
My friend Push.
About a few inches here.
Yeah.
I didn't like.
That's mean.
I know, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Why wouldn't you like him? He's a cool dude. There you go. Oh, no, he doesn't. He's got a new PS4 Pro.
Back to the air or to the ground. On second down, Griffin. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football.
He's a hater.
What's going to go good or bad for your team?
He's a hater in the making, huh? Fuck.
Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. A great meeting. It's picked off. And the return here is stopped.
Oh, well.
35-yard line. Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And 3 interceptions in this game.
Technically, we're Xbox haters, Push. Me and you both.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. He was trying to get it to Jermaine Curse.
Oh, I know. It's kind of just slipped out.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield.
You see me overthrow that pass?
Get the ball into the end zone. You throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
He's already been in the end zone multiple times, trying to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down. Now it's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Look at that.
Able to disrupt yet another pass play.
Are you watching this, Push?
Of the afternoon.
You see what team I'm using?
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Here we go. It's Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out.
Oh, I think this guy's going to quit. Yeah, I think this guy's gonna quit. No, he's not. Okay, cool.
Force a turnover on downs. Heading out as a Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I've heard my old college coach right now. They always used to tell them for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this.
Come here. Come here. I know you got a burp in there. Come here.
For the offense, it's second down.
Oops. Oh, I know. Such a hard life being a baby, ain't it? Tell me all about it.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough.
Whoa, good burp.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first
Good
down.
burp. You got any more in there?
Maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. To leverage the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
They come out here in the eye. This is Crowell. And they'll get him down right about the 20. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
Does that make you feel better now that you burped?
In terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers,
Does that help the baby boy?
On that run, that was what we call a first level run.
Sounded like you laughed at me.
They'll try to run for it with Crowell. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1, you know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
Now a handoff to Crowell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Griffin going to throw it. Pryor has it complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
A nickel look by Seattle on 3rd down.
Yep, 5 defensive backs now. On the ground, this is Johnson. He'll be taken down here at about
He's right here.
Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down. A road win.
Says I'm watching.
Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you prime the pump all week in your own home.
No, that's his name, the Push and Do Project.
Only people who believe are right here in this room.
The Browns, haha.
Band together and get it done.
I finally won a game with Cleveland.
Hi, push.
That was my nephew. Okay, I'll be right back, Push. I gotta change a diaper. Yeah, but I won't. I'm gonna play with him again. I'll be right back. I gotta go change a diaper. Don't let Cody out. I said don't. No, don't. Hello? I am back. No, you can't have Cody. Actually, yeah, you can. If you want to come get him, he is all yours. That's less poop I gotta clean up. I think it stopped. It started to rain earlier, but I think it stopped. Like, it didn't last very long, but I think it's building up to a storm for tonight. Oh man, I ain't got no way to get to Vegas. I know my truck won't go. I just took the transmission pan off it. Hold on, son. Hold on. I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it. Wait a minute. Where's the... Oh. There you go. There you go. Broncos. You see this push? I'm playing the Broncos.
So let's get you out to Denver for the call of our game. Here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Okay, Larry, we are located a couple miles west of the Colorado State Capitol building here in downtown Denver. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Denver Broncos. Now, Brandon McManus about ready to get us started. And off we go from Sports Authority Field. The return man.
Too bad I didn't pick the Raiders.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
No, I don't want to promote any Bronco teams.
First carry for Isaiah Crowell. Pushes way forward to about the 32. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Oh, he fumbled. Hey, young dad at 187. Are you there? Do you have a mic? Hello? Can you hear me? I can't hear you if you're talking. Anyway, my buddy Push wants me to tell you about a franchise league we're doing on Madden 18. If you want to join, you can use the Broncos. Nobody's claimed that team yet. He'll send you. Oh, okay. Okay, no problem. Oh, no problem, man. Hey, Push, you heard that? He said no. Looks like you're going to have to find somebody else to use the Broncos. All right. Well, I'm ready when you are. If you still want to finish this game. Yeah, Push. He said no.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Thomas, the lone receiver, left. Following the fumble recovery, Simeon. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. Taken into the end zone for a Denver score. Emmanuel Sanders, 41 yards. And the Broncos have
Well, you are mad at me, ain't you? Come here. Well, come here.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play.
Come here.
Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And now the Browns coming out on the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. The other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Out there, we'll see if they can pick those things back up. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit on meetings with the coaching staff there.
We talked about it, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree, getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
They keep it with Crowell on first. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. Kayvon Webster there to make the tackle. Starters for the Cleveland Browns. And let's discuss the tight end, Gary Barnidge. Sometimes he can get overlooked.
I love how he emerged in 2015. We had a scouting report on him that said he was a good blocker, dependable receiver, but no stardom at all. Had a 1,000-yard season in 2015. No longer do we have those shackles on him at all. Gary Barnidge can play.
And a look up over the middle to Pryor. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. And a look now at how the Broncos line up defensively.
DeMarcus Ware may be a veteran, but he's not just a wily one. He's a terrific producer. Still extremely difficult to block when he's rushing the passer.
Give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. And they're on 3rd and short. They just tried to spread the field. It worked.
And I think that the spreading of the field, the extra receivers, has really become the next in the evolutionary chain in the NFL. Go all the way back in that situation, you're handing it to the fullback, right? As we evolve, maybe you pitched it to your tailback. Now you spread the field, and you have your choices of where to throw it and complete it for a 1st down.
The handoff running left, Crowell. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chain.
1st down.
2nd and 1, if people want to run the football, this is what every back in the league is supposed to do, exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Throwing now, Griffin on 1st down. Looking for Barnidge. and it's intercepted.
Dang, and I seen that too. And I still threw it.
And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, get into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game.
What is all that, Push? ROHIBH. What are you?
Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first.
Oh, did you lose? No Super Bowl for the Chiefs? They beat you too, did they?
There's Simeon now on second down. And it's caught over the middle by the tight end Green. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
One tackle? He broke like 4 tackles.
And that is going to set up a
Oh, man.
And that's why defensive coaches preach swarming to the football.
How many picks you throw?
One guy to get that big man down.
And it did right there. Multiple broken
What was the score?
eventually get him down. Back alongside Charles Davis on Brandon. So I see an extra defensive back on the field. A little surprise here on 3rd and 1. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead them to 4th down. Now Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. This just a 24-yard attempt. And McManus able to put it.
You're mad, ain't you? Yeah, the Patriots beat me too.
For 6, but they do get 3.
And I know in this situation, most of us want to focus on the offense. You know what side of the ball I played on. Let's give that defense a lot of credit. Taking over in a sudden change situation and shutting them down.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about it.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
I'm glad that went out of bounds.
Second down.
Now I have to admit, partner, that I often thought that I don't like this rule.
Okay.
Fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It's
You should play on the Adventure Time map on Minecraft.
Offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah, exactly right. Actually,
Travel to the land of Ooh.
Sammy's sideline and use it well.
On 3rd down, Corral. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. Coleman has it here right side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
No Man's Sky. Cool. That'll cheer you up.
It's his and only his.
So we've got a 2nd and 5.
I could tell. That loss got you mad. Just breathe. It happens.
And while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I got to think about moving at a faster space and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
And he's going to get the first down as they bring it down at the 23.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
Griffin. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. So an entertaining first half, and now we have hit the 2-minute warning. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. On second down, Griffin. It's caught. It's Barnage over the middle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do. And it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. From the shotgun, Griffin. That's caught at the 2. That throw good for 4. It's second down. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Second and goal as the offense looks to try to punch it in.
But I was playing all our defensive coaches talked about when you knew your own goal line and you're trying to stop them from getting in, your heart gets tested. What a nice play on the last down.
Hard on second. Do they have the hard on third? They'll run with Corral. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
It's decision time now. I know it's still just the second quarter, but you have an opportunity to either kick the field goal or go for it and try and score a big-time touchdown. This is why the head coaches get paid the big bucks.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. 4th down. Here's up. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Whew, I'm glad that worked.
A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns have cut it back within a score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half.
Oh, and I blew the extra point.
Whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
Again, as usual. I suck at the PATs.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. And coming out now, the Broncos. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too
What?
It's a balancing act.
What are you talking about? Meso, whatever that is.
But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Finding time. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off. It's the Pro Bowl corner, Joe Hayden with it.
Joe Hayden.
Turnover there as his guys
That's my boy.
get the football back. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now it's Griffin. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Second down now after the pass completion.
What's fun to watch is these college receivers transitioning into the NFL and how they grow as route runners. Because a lot of times now in the college game, the spread offenses,
this is caught inside the 15. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. And no escaping this
Yes.
Gary Barnage in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns have taken the lead. Now Parkey for the extra point.
I think I actually made this one.
And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And from this spot of the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They go back to the air here after the INT. That's caught inside the 20.
Well, nice catch.
The guy can't even finish his Snickers. We're going to get right to the third quarter. Let me spin this out. This fielded at the 2. Oh, nifty juke there. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Simeon gives to his fullback, Janovich. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 4 yards there on the carry, gets it back to 2nd and 11. And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
Back to the ground. This time it's Anderson. And he's got some space here. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. C.J. Anderson. And all the way home for a Broncos score. C.J. Anderson, 68 yards. And the Broncos have retaken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And oh, he kicked it out of bounds. That's a big penalty.
And this is where the rest of the team turns and stares at the kicker and says, you have one job. Execute it.
Now it's Crowell. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 40. Four-yard line. It's a five-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. On second down, here's Griffin. This is complete to Hawkins. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver, and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. The safety, T.J. Ward, in on the stop.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
8 yards to go here on second down. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. So second down was a run play. Now let's see what they do on third. On third down, Griffin. He rifles one that's intercepted. And he's got room. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Here's Anderson as they begin this series on the ground. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Here we go now. 3-19. On second down, here's Simeon. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. One receiver left, 3 to the right. Throwing on third down, Simeon. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Indeed going for it. Simeon. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come over with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? On second down, Griffin, and Barnage has it on the right side. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different.
So the D-line's going to spread out. Now Griffin on first down. And he fires one incomplete.
That was way off, Griffin.
And now it's second down. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Second and 10. Once again, Griffin. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. He was looking for Terrell Pryor that time. And now it's 3rd down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Griffin will throw again. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. So he makes the grab and the change move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line, giving him time to complete that first down pass.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start to the backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after him. Put the pressure on him.
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I don't think that 2nd down is the time you go play.
And that's going to be caught from Browns. Touchdown. Gary Barnage, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Browns have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Now Parkey for the extra point.
I actually made an extra point.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air. There's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. And Denver getting set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
The fullback Janovich on the handoff. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, you might want to get out of the way.
They come out here in the eye. First down. Here's the run with Anderson. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
You have to give big-time credit to the cornerback on that play. Most of them like to just sit back and pass, but he diagnosed that play so fast and got into the backfield for a loss of yardage. That's a monster play by a corner.
They'll try the air now with Simeon. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Nickelback added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. Got him in. He finds Sanders. 18 yards there and a first down. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Back to the ground, Anderson. And a short gain down to about the 33. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. See if they stay on the ground for second down. He's back to throw. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. So they're operating in the red zone. Now a handoff to the fullback Janovich. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
Usually the big fella's a blocker, a lead back, but he gets the ball on 1st down. What a surprise for everyone. And as a former safety, if he breaks into the secondary and you see him coming, you just know that's a whole lot of man you've got to deal with now.
And here we go on 1st and goal. They'll run. Here's Janovich, the fullback. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
Good solid gain on 1st down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
Second and goal from the 1. They'll run for it with Anderson. And he will take it in for a Bronco.
What's up, Pickle?
See out. Here's McManus now to kick it away. And the kick goes outside the white lines. That's why the flag comes out.
Yes, and that was an error by the kicker, and it will give the offense great starting field position.
Back to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. The tight end, Gary Barnage, the intended receiver. And it's second down. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
Now, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him. Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So
well, good game.
Comes up empty. And with that,
what happened? Is she? Good. Good, good, good.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's the Bears going up against the Eagles. So with that, we'll send you up to the Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, as we hand it over to our broadcasting team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Larry, thank you. We are just off I-95 at the home of the Eagles, Lincoln Financial Field on the south side of Philadelphia. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Chicago Bears and the Philadelphia Eagles. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. They come out here in the eye. On the ground, the first carry for Ryan Matthews. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. And when this offense is clicking on all cylinders, they're running.
Are you trying to watch my stream while you're camping, Pickle?
Blocks, sets a tone for the offense.
How is your phone even working out there? Or tablet, or whatever you got on you.
On second down, Ryan Matthews. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll will go as a loss of 5. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
For those who watch the game and want to question the courage of the guys who play on the corner, how about when you see a toss sweep coming your way, yet you still go into the backfield, get past the blockers, and make the tackle? That's big league.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. On 3rd down. And he connects with Ertz. And he's brought down after a good gain. 23 yards on the play. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
To throw is Wentz. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. He's got time in the pocket. Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the return will stop right around the 25. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now it's Cutler. Completion left side to Miller. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
A first carry now for Jordan Howard. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. And when you talk about this offense, you, of course, have to talk about Alshon Jeffrey.
Long, agile, he makes any quarterback that much better.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
And, partner, in a lot of short yardage situations, you'll see the linebackers step up into the gaps, what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, to make sure they take away all spaces, all creases. That one worked really well for them.
They only needed a yard, instead went backwards. Now the Bears' 6th-round pick in 2014, Pat O'Donnell on to punt. Back deep is Darren Sproles. Sproles, the return. Give him 11 yards that time on the return, and the Eagles take possession. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. It's Tracy Porter with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That, too.
On 2nd down, here's Cutler. He's got that one complete to Eddie Royal. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Cutler will throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football. So it'll be first down here after the run. Now Cutler on first down. And Miller with it over the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. They go with Howard again. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. This is Howard on second down. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Benny Logan in there on the tackle.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down. And he will fight his way in. Not giving up there, and he's got a Bears touchdown. Jordan Howard, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are in for 6. After the touchdown, Barth now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Let's expand on Ryan Matthews for a second. He has a couple 1,000-yard years in his back pocket. This season, 661. Did have a career-high 8 touchdowns, but where does he fit in to the Eagles' offense going forward?
That's going to be an interesting question that has to be answered by Philadelphia, by Doug Peterson, their head coach, because he was truly their lead running back until a fumble at Detroit. I think that changed things for him. A crucial one down the stretch. Philadelphia ended up...
And that's caught inside the 35. A big play that time. Wentz to Matthews. 45 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
And with that, it's 2-minute warning time here, the NFL on EA Sports. They come out here in the eye. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Carson Wentz taking it in. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And they wasted no time right down near the goal line, and they just sneak it in.
Just do what you need to do. Big guys going up front. Have the field general, the leader, just fall in behind them.
Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. First and 10. It's Cutler. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. On third down, Cutler. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup.
Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset because
This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jordan Matthews, 65 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. And he's able to put it through. Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Second and 10 now. It's Cutler. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. And on the note of Alshon Jeffrey, partner, is he a piece that the Bears can build around next year?
He should be because of his talents. I mean, think about it this way. When he goes out and runs a route, I don't care how much you cover him, with his size and ability and catch radius, he's almost never covered. The key for him is staying healthy, staying on the field, because if he has that dependability, then you definitely can build around him.
Last year, 12 games, over 800 yards and 2 touchdowns. He has 26 total TDs in his 5 years in the league. Let's look ahead for a quick minute. We don't have the schedules yet for next year, but what we do have are the 5 international games that will be played, 4 in London and then 1 again in Mexico, Jacksonville, Baltimore, Miami, New Orleans, Cleveland, Minnesota, Rams, and Arizona. Those in London, and then Mexico's going to get a great game. The Raiders and New England.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And just think about the ones in London. Remember, they're splitting them between the 2 different stadiums in London, so they get a different flavor in all of these places. But Mexico, for the 2nd straight year, the Raiders are coming to town. That should be a whole lot of fun.
Should be a ton of fun and a very good matchup. 3rd down and 1. They isolate Jeffrey to the left side. On 3rd and 1, it's Cutler. The catch made by Miller. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. play of the half. It's Cutler. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect on the long pass. And Larry apparently very brief in his report. Thanks anyway, my man, as we're already set for action. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Again, it's Howard. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular route. And he's going to be taken down. Cutler sacked. Michael Kendricks with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now Sproles. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Wentz going to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. Give him 18 on that one. And it'll be a Philadelphia first down. Wentz now on first down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
And they're going to speed things up here.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Darren Sproles, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it. Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On second down, here's Cutler. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
To throw again is Cutler. And this one's incomplete. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love. So 3rd down. They need to get to the 28 for a first. Throwing again, it's Cutler. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. Now 4th down.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And Barth puts it through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense and over the post.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. The strategy would tell you, run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
Wentz now on 1st down. He's going to air it out deep for Matthews. And Matthews has got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jordan Matthews, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Brandon Graham in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. On 2nd down, Cutler. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. So after the INT, here's Wentz. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Brent Selleck, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And this play is going nowhere fast as he goes down. That one might need to go back to the drawing board as they fail on the two-point try. Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. They isolate Jeffrey to the left side. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Cameron Meredith the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
The defensive coordinator came into this game with a plan to get to the quarterback with whatever type of pressure is necessary. It's working to perfection for him today.
So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third. Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun.
And he's going to be taken down. Cutler sacked. Connor Barwin with a big-time sack on third down. And it'll be a loss of 7. This is fielded at the 27. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially given 15. And the offense will come back onto the field with a 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Now Wentz. Hurts over the middle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Offense looks to punch it in here from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. Wentz now on 3rd and goal. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Throws it to Howard. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Now it's Cutler. And Jeffrey's got it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing here, Cutler. He was looking for Zach Miller as tight end there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet.
The pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now Cutler on 3rd and long. Wide open receiver complete. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And quickly they get to the line.
There's a good place to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you? And there's a completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
2nd and 10 now. It's Cutler. Jeffrey with a catch left side. Touchdown, Chicago. Alshon Jeffrey, 33 yards. And the Bears get a bit closer.
After each game, a player gets graded on his performance, and that's every play of the game. So while that was the last play and it didn't change the outcome, he's still going to get kudos for playing it to the end.
After the touchdown, Barth now to kick it away. And the kickoff sails out of bounds, and that's going to be a penalty.
You can see the looks on the faces of the rest of the team. You have one job to do. Just kick the ball and play.
Well, that's exactly right, Charles. The kicker, this is just inexcusable.
Absolutely inexcusable. Everyone out there slugging it out for the entire game. Execute your job.
And it's incomplete.
What's up, Push?
Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Hey, Push, I was fixing to actually just jump off here for a little bit. I'm going to go watch a movie with my wife, and then I'll get back on after that. I'll see you here in a little bit, man.